Hi, and welcome to Stamp with Ginny. Today I'm going to share with you how I made this lovely lily pad easel card to hold a calendar for this year. These are quick and easy to make, and easel cards are a lot of fun. So let me set this aside and I'll show you how I got started. Okay, we are going to start with an easel, and I am going to start with 2 pieces of Blackberry Bliss. I am going to fold this first one on its score lines, first in half, and then in half again, but this time I'm folding it back on itself to create this lovely little Z fold here that you'll see. Now that I have that done, I have my quarter sheet and I'm ready to adhere. So I'm going to add some adhesive here across the top. I find that's easier than trying to put it on the back of the quarter sheet, and I am going to adhere that down and burnish well. Okay, my basic easel is finished, and once that dries, I'm ready to decorate. So I've got a piece of the Granny Apple Green and a piece of our beautiful Celebration paper, and I love this. It's got this wonderful texture, and it looks like an oil painting. It has a feel of Monet, which is just wonderful. So I am going to adhere this piece of paper onto the Granny Apple Green, and of course during Celebration you can earn this for free, which even makes it more wonderful. And then I'm going to add some adhesive to the back and place that on that card front. There we go. Okay, and I'm ready for our calendar. So I'm simply going to take this cute little calendar that I found, and I am going to add some adhesive to it and adhere it down here on the bottom. So that's going to complete my card front. And next I'm going to show you how I built up the portion on the inside of the card to create that easel. So I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to bring in the lily pad from the lovely Lily Pad stamp set. Now this is a reversible stamp set, so you actually get 2 images from one stamp. The first one is the line image, and then we've got the solid image, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to bring in a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to ink up that line image here, 1, 2, 3, since it's photopolymer. And then I'm going to bring in my simple chamois, and I'm going to clean that. And then I'm going to flip that stamp right over, ink up again, and I want it lighter this time, so I am going to stamp off, and then I'm going to place it on the flower. Now these 2 stamps don't line up exactly. It's not a 2-step, so don't worry about that. It simply gives you a wonderful swash of color across that image, and you're ready to cut it out with your coordinating die. And I'm ready to bring in this lovely lily pad, the green portion, not the flower, and I am going to first ink it up with my garden green because I'm using the line image. There we go, 1, 2, 3, and once again I'm going to clean it off and then flip it over. It really is that simple, isn't that great? And then I'm going to ink it up and line up the image and stamp, 1, 2, 3, and there we go. So I'm ready to cut both of my pieces out, and I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, I have my 2 lily pad pieces cut with the coordinating dies that you can earn during Celebration, and I'm ready for my sentiment. Now this sentiment, Happy Day, happens to come from our Itty Bitty Greetings, which is a wonderful stamp set to have. It's filled with all kinds of sentiments that get you through the year, and it's a wonderful set to buy at this time of year because you can earn a free Celebration item. So I have that done, and I am ready to adhere that to my little strip here, and I'm simply going to run a line of adhesive down the center and then adhere this. And what that has allowed me to do is simply trim off this little strip based on where I stamped it and how I wanted it, so I can adjust. There we go. And I'm ready to start building the inside of my card now. So let's see if I can do this so you can see it easily. Okay, now the thing about a easel card is you have to have something that is got some height to it so that you can prop that easel behind it. So I'm using my grid paper here, and I'm going to put this about a 1/2 inch from the bottom. There we go. And then I am going to bring in my lily pad. Hope you can see that. And I'm going to just simply adhere that, I think I want it this way, onto the card front. And then I'm going to take my lily pad and I'm going to add some dimensionals to the back of it. Now this is going to give me that height that I need so that my lily pad will hold up that easel. I'm going to remove the backing on the dimensionals. And then I'm going to bring my card in here and I am going to prop this up right about there. And as you can see, my easel then will prop against that flower. And I'm ready to add a little bling. This time I chose the Noble Peacock rhinestones because I don't have to do anything with them. And they've got this beautiful rhinestone already done for me in pink. And I'm simply going to pop a couple across the top there. And then I think I'm going to add a little one here to the left of the flower. It's that quick and easy. And if you wanted to, you can add a little piece of cardstock here or on the back for your sentiment. So let me show you the original again. If you'd like any of these products, feel free to stop by my online store. You can get there from my blog, Stamp with Jini. And of course, if you don't already have a 2020 January-June mini catalog or celebration brochure, I'll be happy to mail you one. Simply email me your name, address, and phone number. Thanks for joining me.